Hello, we finished the get one page group, but this time the one page group, so you give the page number and the page size. You get your groups page from the group entity database group table, but this one only for admin. So admin can search, it means search everything in the groups. We go to group controller. So get only for admin users. Then we can say admin get maybe pod admin get. So for the current user, for the user there is no admin priorities. He can only get groups from the group. You can find the owner. There are two ways. For the normal user, if he is not admin, okay, he can search if he is in the user list or user IDs, then get the result. Get the group name, groups, but here we can just, okay, this is the user return group list or return group IDs. From group IDs, then get all groups. So from group list, it should be easy. Let us do it. Then it's get mapping and get list. We get list. Public response entity. So since we already finished, we can also return groups. Group DTO. Then it's get one page groups. Yes. Get we saw user get one page groups. Okay, it's get one page group, but here we set user. Implement. Maybe we go to group. Let's see. For distinguish, so admin. Get one page group. Then we come back to the group service. Here is admin. Get. Here is the admin. There are many ways to do it. Let us just copy paste this there. I explain to it again. Turn page. So we get our username from the authentication, and then find the users from the user repository. Then okay, in the users repository we have a group list. Then we use group list, find them. That's easy. So we go to the group controller, what we want to do. Update and delete and get all. All is okay. And we can also do one more. Get mapping. Get if you give a group's ID, so get groups ID, yes, public response entity group DTO. Then we need to get one group. And here we put so path variable long group ID. Return response entity. Get one group. Use this one. Create this method. Implement. So the user sent group a group ID. First authentication. There are two ways we check. Okay, the user is in these groups or not. If the user is not in the groups, so in this group, he has not authority to check the details, this group details. But also we can put this thing. But if we want to add a group, then if we add, so user can search one group by its user ID, or it's by username. Better is username because user want to username group name. So with June username group name. Yes. Okay. So group name, so show the wrap value change from long to string. Yes. Change it. So user want to find this group. Okay. If he find this group, then the user add this. The user join this group. First, he want to find the information, the group information, then add it. This is called created. Then it's added. Created. This API created means the user is the owner. So here it's not the owner. We go to this one. Let's meet. So first, get the group. Find the group. Find the group. Find the name. So with find the group, it's group name. Okay. So we find the group. Check if group exists and no. Check the user is in the group or not. If in the group, then return if. If not, so not in the group. Add the user. At the end, return it. So we here we group repository. Find by group name. Yes, group name. Okay. So find the group name or else through we have this one, create a method or else through in the group. No, we do not need this one. So we come back. It should be group repository. It should be here. Then it should be find by group name. Okay. So we got this one. Then we delete this one. Okay. So if group is null, then throw it. Because normally it should be optional. That we put optional. Maybe it's small form. It's standard. Then right no. No. We go to repository. Optional. 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 Then we come back. Then we can use else through. Then it's a new legal. Just use this one. It's okay. We will not do this thing. So if it's empty through this one, then group get. So we got this thing. We also need the authentication. Then it's this one. Get username. We need to find this user. Okay, so then we find this user. Okay, so we need the user ID. We need to find then if it's the group in the group or not. So we check. There are two ways we can find. If you check the group, there are two ways. There are user list and user IDs. You can find them. It's one way. It's enough since we use map boolean. It's in group. So it's so group repository exists in by users not ID. Okay, we get the group. We use this thing. We group list group list and no, it's user list. User. There are many ways to check. You can check like this thing. Then it's the find group list. So from the group get user list. If user list contains user we just return. Also there are the user list. In user list there is a group list. You can use group list to check it. So this is the thing. Then we will do the next one. The next one is this one. If it's not in the group, we found the group, then we must add it. User list, add user, then set user list. Yes, user IDs. We get user ID, add user IDs, then set user IDs. That's all. then we check our database. How many users do we have? Maybe we need to create more users. We only have one user, so we need to create more users. So first, register. Okay, so first register T1, change to T1 to T2. A new user. So okay. User input. I didn't add the group to the user, so we will check right now. This is what happened. Register success. Then we log in. Log in is T2. We get this authentication token. We create. This is create. This will be join. Okay, join group. Join group. Then the first authentication token. Then it's this thing. We give this one. The group controller is here. Add. Group name is group name. Then let us check the group name. The groups we have group name test2. Last one, test2. It should get. Okay. Let us check. We have problems. No status. Stop. We stop. We stop this one. Let's get map in. So the problem is here. This is for the request. This is, let us check to you. This is for the request parameter. This path variable. So we must distinguish what is path variable request parameter. So we must distinguish this one. For the request parameter, it should be things like this. This is, we use wrong. This is should be request this should be request param, and so this is for the request param. Then authentication is header. We must put. Okay, we must headers. Not here. Yes, it's here. So this is should call the request param. It's not for the path variable. Path variable normally it should be things like this. Let me show you. It should be like this one. This is the path variable. So since last time we used this, the request parameter, we use path variable. What we can do, we just change it then. Okay, let us test. we need restop it. Okay, we get problems. Then what? It's not from our request, it's from the result. We get the error group not found. So the group not found in the group impair. Group not found, user not found is here. So let me check. Should the group name is here first? SOUT. Let me check the group name. Then after group name, let's find the method groups. So group name, check for group. Owner name. Okay, group name is right. T2, test1, test2. Let us just test it. It's right. We send the right group name is test2. Then it's the test2. Group service get one group, it's null. So we do not have send it. Let's check. Group name. We go to the controller. I guess it's from here. Path variable. Let's check it. Just check. Hibernate. So we didn't transfer this one. So group name path variable. Maybe we put this there. So this is the way the post variable is here. Still not see it. Then we must. There is no this one, I guess. We must stop it. We stop it, return it, rerun it again. Wonderful, test our postman. This time, yes, we get it. Let's add group ID. ID is test1, user list 1. Then we have anything about users. ID is 2, account this one. He has a okay as ID group list ID22 user IDs. Group name is this one, group name is this one, group name is this one. So let us test. We didn't in the user, where is the in the group controller we use the get list. This is join. Then we duplicate it. Okay. So let us get list. So the get list should only one list. Check this one, get list. list. It's get. Wonderful. Why? Forbidden. I guess I didn't. Okay, so I understand why the authentication I didn't give it. It's the old one. Authentication. It's the old one. So. It's here. Send. For this one, we got problems. We didn't give them a. It's also page size. Okay, so the page number, and what is the page number? It's 0. Page size is turn. We already know there is only one. So in case there must be less than 0, page index must not less than 0. Okay, so understand. This should be 1. Okay, so we get this one. ID, yes, we only have this one, the user list. Then the user list should have 2. Wonderful. So let us too easy to check. So because it's written this one. So group. We said this is get page group. Get page group. This should be get group now user list. So what is the group we can return? We want to compare the user list, compare the group name. So user IDs, it's easy to see. Group. So we need group DTO. It doesn't matter. I want to get only group name. Maybe only group name. Yes. String. We need list. Yes, we need a list. Get all groups name, group name. So we have groups, so we can in this group we get a group name. So group find the group name, not option, find the group name. Find by group name, there is optional optional. Then we get group name if it's empty. If group is empty, then through arrows. Then if it's not, we get so in the use there is not a group name, get all. I name it get all users. Users. So users. Then we go to here. Get all users. Then we come back here. All get users all. Then we have a group list. So user. There is a user list. So get the get the user list. Then list for users. Get the username. Yes, wonderful. I want to compare. Return username. Then for compare, want to check here. Let us first do this one, check. So we get the group, get our group username. Wonderful, so it's here. Group controller. Get group, get group. It's get group, yes. I save it. Get page. This should get a page group. Page group. So I save it, then we get user in group. So this should be get user, get group. Get users. So let me check. We didn't give the group name. So we cancel it. We should give the group name. Test 2. Test 2. So in the group name, there are T1 and T2. So in the user, we will check the group list. So there are users. There is one. If you check the map. It's here. Yes. Message. This is a message. This is the lib group. There are group list and group IDs. We check the user controller. Get user profile. Get update user. No, there is no. So we need to get mapping. should be get groups public response entity, then list string. Get user groups. Get user groups name. Get user groups name. User group name. So return response entity. Okay, so we get a user group name. This is also easy. The authentication, username. Then we option. This is the standard way. It's empty. Through it. Should not through it. No problem. So we get the users. It's option. Then we have a user list. If it's this one, then add it. After add it, then we get return group names. But this time I also won't just do this one. Get users group name in user ID. User ID. In group IDs, we have a group IDs. So in group ID authentication, this is right. Then it's okay. So we get group IDs. We get a group IDs. It's the long group ID. Okay, I only need a group. Maybe this is only long group IDs. Let's name it. Then we only add this deal. That's all. So we just do not need to create a new one. So return user get a group IDs. Wonderful. Then we give it here is the user. Where is the server? We need to use this one. In the controller, use controller. Okay, user controller. I need this one. Then a group ID. So IDs. Just change this one to this one. Wonderful. Let us check. It's always a request. It's always Java hate space. We need to stop it. Why there is a problem? List long. Then we will check. So it's T1, T2. This is register. It should be here. It's in user. So we duplicate. It's here, and user group name. Then this is groups get groups. Then we made the give is this one. This means the T1. Okay, so use get room. The token. Post. Wonderful. So we have a test 2. This group is only this one. It's request it again, so we must. This is called the devil tools. So we save it. Then we do this one. Duplicate it. It's get user IDs, group name IDs. Let's check. Group IDs. Let me find it. Yeah, wonderful. So what's the difference? So if we want to get IDs, remember in the group service, we just add it. We only handle the, there is get all users, there is the add, group service, add, new one. So remember that in the group controller, we add we want to a user add in one group. So the name is get one group. Get one group. Get one group. So we find everything the user's content. So then it's return. And stay on the group, get one group, we give this one, check it exists or not. If it's not, so then we find if exists or not. If not, if exists, then okay. If it's not exist, the user list is from the group. Then add this one. Set the user list, the user ID, set the user ID. We set the user ID. Then user IDs add this one. We set this the user list. That's all. We only deal with the group class. We didn't do like last time we did here. Create a group. Then went back to the user class, add groups, add group list. But what we get in the user list, then we come back to the user class, user table to check. So for the list group in users, it will automatically add this one, the groups in the users. You check here where is the user. Because this relationship, we do not need come to the user entity. Okay, I want add manually the group in group list. So, but without this map relationship. So we must, if we didn't add this user group IDs in this list, group IDs list, so you cannot get it. This is why we use this map relations, but some companies said we shouldn't use it. It depends on your project. I put it 2 so you can see the difference. So we go to group. We go to the group controller. Then we can update. We can also delete it. So how can we do update? Then if you must be the owner. If you are not owner, you cannot update it. You must be the owner for the group, then can delete, and also maybe we can give the authority, of course, or admin. So for the admin, you can update and delete, but normally we don't like. But anyway, update. What we can update, you can change the group name. So you can change the group name, the user list. Of course, you can kick off one user. You can own the channel. You can create a channel, put it. Then delete is also no problem. You can delete a group if you are owner. We will not do it right now. So when we have some business logic, then we will do it. So friend is also the same thing. Add friend. You find, so let we finish this add friend and delete friend list. Okay. So add friend, what we need, a friend name. Request parameter is better, string friend name. Friend name. Then I guess it's okay. Yes, get mapping is okay. So then we need private final print service. Do we get this one? No, we don't have it. Service print its interface. Then we implement the interface. Then we put it out this one. Wonderful. In service, we need this one required. Then we private final friend repository. We do not have this one. We create this one. Repository. Repository should be repository. Okay, so interface, body class interface. Why it's not create? I can put repository. Why I cannot add it? What's the problem? So I delete it. Delete anyway. We do it again. Repository and repository extend JPA repository and its friend. It's long. Input class. Okay, so show the no problem right now. Then we come back, add a friend. Friend controller, add friend. Return response entity. I put this mark. Then should be response entity if it's this one. Friend service. So friend service, then add friend name, return response entity, then its status. So HTTP status success. Okay, so friend add friendly. We can use this one. We can use try catch. Okay. If it's okay, so we return this there. If it's not this one, it's this there. Wonderful. We use try catch. What is the question mark? With question mark, it means you can return. Okay, so this is the minion. It's any type can return. And then we go to here, implement. So string, we first need to find the string. So we find the friend name. They are already friend or not friend. So we go to the user. We check the user. Do we use the friend? No, we must add this time my friend ID, and then we go to the friend ID. Okay, so then yes, wonderful. So we will do this there. Friend service. So friend name is username. We must check. Then check if the friend exists. Actually, its user exists or not. Then check if already friend or not. Then we check the user. So user, let's find it. Optional. Let's write this one. User. Because the wonderful, we already named this one. Private final. User repository. So find by username. So we get this one if not, so if user is exist, then string user ID is user. Sorry, it's not a string, it's a long user ID. Then we got this thing, user get ID. then we must check they are already friend or not. So we can do thing the user has a friend list. Then we check the friend list, or we can check according to the friend, or we can only check the user IDs in friend. This is the friend table. Which one you want? Since we already in this one, maybe just handle authentication, then string username. So user add users. It's this user friend. Okay. Okay, so add user ID. So we have the user ID. Then we get this one. So we check. Okay. So if friendly repository exists by user ID. Yes, user ID 1 and user ID 2. Then through new runtime exception already. Create method. Do we need write query? I don't think we need write query. We can write query, so write query if you want. Already give us anything else we want. So the true for us, so return f, user ID 1 is this one, user ID 2 this one. Wonderful. Maybe we just name it user ID 1. Okay, wonderful. User ID 2, it should be this one, it's better. So if it's not, then we should do things like this. Friend is new friend. Then friend ID 2, friend ID 3, this one, we save it. So, but here I guess we need this. This time it's all friend this one, user ID 2, yes. Since they must change the, maybe they change the position, we should do this thing. Then, okay, already with this. Maybe we can do this one, runtime exception. Then in the friend, it should be this thing, exception error. Adding friend, yes, they will get the message. That's all. So you will see the table is not good because we finish, maybe we just delete this one. The user list, friend IDs, but why not? Maybe you think it's not good, but let us see what is the problem, what will happen. So add user IDs, get friend, add friend. add user, get friend list, get friend IDs, add user ID. So user get friend IDs, report save it. Comparing the map relationship, maybe feel complicated. Some way wrote more code. But think about if a big project you must write too many map relationships, so it will cost your efficiency. Maybe it depends on you. So we finish this one. Then let us test it. So we go back to the friend controller. We test first. We check there is no friend. So let us test API friend. Where is the duplicate is the friend API friend add. Okay. So friend name is T1. Let us test. Cannot invoke the list at bit because the value of is null. That is here. Check. Friend service, because the user come back, user get friend IDs. Set user IDs, set user IDs because it's here. This is this is a null. So friend list. Okay, add list long. Friend list IDs, add user IDs. So if it's a null array list, then we get friend IDs. So friend IDs, add user ID, then add user ID, set friend IDs is this one. Repository, the same thing. Then the same thing. Okay, so first, wonderful. Finish it. To the repository, save this one. But do they already friends? Yes, they are already friend. So it's already friend. But obviously the problem, so we delete it. Then we do this one. So right now, if there is no map relationship, it's easy to delete some. For in friend table, you can easy to delete it. But if with map relationship, if you delete, you are trying to for here, for example, the group users. If you want to delete it, it will cause problems because there. Okay, I got problems. It should be. Its group is user, so it's here. Sorry. Okay, wonderful. Then let us try it. Add successfully. See, they are already friend. Then we check the users, the friend IDs. Wonderful. Then we check the users. They should have friend IDs. Yes. Wonderful. So it will be quite boring to do this CRUD for the business logic. I only did one thing. The delete, update, update, get list, they are same. The message also is same. So tomorrow, the channel is also CRUD. Tomorrow we will do the front end. See you tomorrow.